You know, in the effort of trying to make videos, if you've ever been curious of why it's so difficult for me to get audio, one, I live in a house full of people, and I do not have the means to move, nor would I have the means to support myself. Second, I don't like being like a machine. YouTube quite literally wants to run you like a dog until you collapse on the floor. I'm not about that. I could just submit soundless comic book pages and not talk at all. Maybe that would be more beneficial to make more videos. 3 days of drawings, 4 to 5 pages, no narration, maybe just text, but that would be boring and I don't like that. So let's just go through a couple things I have ready for you guys. So let's go through a couple things that I have in the works for you guys. I guess this is an update video. So in the works, we currently have smile.Even, a comic book that I'm hopefully going to narrate later this week, with dialogue for the sake of just having fun and just voicing the characters in my own little way. I hope it's going to be fun. smile.Even has been a project still been working on since last year. It's actually one of the longest running projects I've had next to... No, that's actually the only project I've had running. Lucky me. I did a live stream with Penny Q, which is going to be a live stream-esque thing where I narrate and edit a story I told her off the top of my head. The 4 stories that were told were DNA, which stands for Damage and Anomalous or Anonymous. There is Blossom, a story of Shade and a person he loves. There's also My Name Meets Momo, and that thing kind of became an intervention for the characters. And then there was the story, let's see. Oh yeah, I Was Born Yesterday, which was fun. And then I just went off the rails and just started making up stuff on the spot. It was fun. I loved doing it with Penny. I highly doubt I'm ever gonna upload like the pure unedited version of that stream because it was kind of long and there was kind of a lot of interruptions in it. So if you notice audio stuff if you notice stuff in the background, loud noises, people screaming while I'm talking, I apologize. But if I try to like remove that sound with my current program, which sucks, it's basically gonna make my voice sound super muffled. The background sound completely. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, I'm currently writing 2 different scripts. I am writing a JKB file for the foundation file of JKB number 200, I Am a Skeptic. That script will be narrated by me, and it's basically a little file. If you know what the SCP Foundation is, it's basically that, but I don't want to like actually interrupt or mess with any of the characters from that world. So instead I just made my own offshoot called the JKB, sorry. There's a Russian government training facility or Russian troops called the KGB, and those guys you don't want to mess with. That's why if you ever hear me say KGB when I mean to say JKB, that's the reason why. If anyone wants to come up with a better name to alter it, go ahead down below. Just tell me what you think would be a better name for like a spoof or like an offshoot of the SCP Foundation. Okay, what else is there? Right, the stories. Okay, so I'm writing. I was talking about the JKB file of the Entity 200, and then I'm also writing another script, which is about. Let's take a look. Oh, and the other thing I'll be writing, which will actually be narrated by our amazing guest Pepsi Wolf, who isn't actually here for a quick cameo, is Shadow's Alt-Tech file. Now, if you know anything about the Alt-Tech files, the Alt-Tech files were supposed to be files I write for the company Alt-Tech. Alt-Tech, always live longer, always live larger. The word's always interchangeable because Alt-Tech is a company that's basically, well, if a company was actually good. Alt-Tech is basically about that. The Alt-Tech files are basically character descriptions and other stuff that the basic person could figure out and read about. Yes, but Alt-Tech file was supposed to be a series I'm still trying to work on. I have an Alt-Tech file on Tagger, Shadow, Pixel, Jen, El Skullman or Skullboy, and who else? I think I had one set up for Insanity, but that was more of a setup for a story. What else is there? Other than that, I think that's everything I need to do. So to recap, because I kind of don't have a script. So I currently have to do smile.Even Insanity, the narration, and then continue doing the comic if you guys would like to see that stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of smile.Even Insanity in my comic books, I think I might just upload the raw images to show you guys what I'm working on with comic books. Basically the rough sketches, the rough ideas. Maybe talk over the pictures so you're not just staring at a blank photo not knowing what's going on. In addition to what's going on with my mind, since that was the thing I kind of wanted to do, since it would allow me to make more content at a faster rate, since it would be me talking over still image with my little emotes. I do have 2 other live streams I have to be working on. It's Stream Time, which is a stream I did with Penny Q for the sake of making a video with her, and that's going to be a mess if Pepsi Wolf is actually appeared. I've had people come onto videos before. I did a in Pokemon Fire Red episode. Let's play Pokemon Fire Red episode 3. I believe I had a Cure the Fox and Pepsi Wolf, which wasn't too hectic. Everyone wasn't talking over each other, and we were just having fun, just messing about. So there was only 2 entities on the screen at any time, so that was fun. But other than that, I think that's everything. So I have to edit 3 live streams, which is one's live stream is gonna be cut up into 4 videos. One's just going to be a split in half, one for me and one for Penny. And the other, I have no idea about the other one. The other one was called Making Vids, and that was something else. Other than that, I'm trying to get back into like recording more videos with people. But Joey's absent. Smiler is Smiler. The guy doesn't want me anywhere near him. He tears me in half every time I try. Last time I asked him, you know what he did? He threw me out the window. And then somehow got his hands on an anvil and threw it out the window. He broke my legs. I broke his hands after that. And then we decided to just walk away from each other. We didn't want it to turn into a cartoon. What? And Penny Q has been very helpful with the storytelling and other aspects of just listening to me carry on and basically just say whatever. Which is great, because I always need somebody to talk to. Trust me, doing what I do now, doing this little thing, recording by myself, it is not helpful at all. Man. The problem with me doing this stuff alone is basically I basically have different things to talk about, and I don't tend to repeat myself a lot unless I'm really, really trying to focus hard. But I guess that's just the problem with being me, an individual that doesn't know what to do. Other than that, hopefully I flashed up the images of what oh right, one more thing. Me and Pinocchio will be doing another video, hopefully, when I get around to it, where we're going to be discussing some artwork I have, where I'm going to be doing the same thing I did in my upcoming video of those 4 stories I talked about, where I have these 4 pieces of artwork featuring or themed around Smiler Wolf. The pictures' names, if you want to know, well, if you want to know so you can imagine what they look like, is Psycho in a Box, a Pest in a Jar, One-Sided Love, and a Monster's Treasure. That stuff, don't think too hard about the Monster's Treasure, it's pretty simple. That stuff is basically going to be 4 stories that are told to Penny Q, because nobody else is going to listen to me, or has the time to listen to me telling a story. So, yeah, I have a lot of other projects in the works right now, and that's kind of the reason why I've been taking so long. Also, I've also played, the other reason is, I don't like quantity over quality. I always want my work to stand out. I've actually scrapped a couple live streams I did where I was supposed to edit. I want to redo a stream with Pepsi Wolf so I can give him a video to upload on his channel. I want to edit a couple videos for my friends, but I'm all about quality over quantity, and it was a living nightmare to just do Smiler vs. Insanity. It still is, because it's technically a collab with Smiler Wolf's character and Smiler Wolf himself, but Smiler doesn't really weigh in on the story or the conversation, since, you know, I basically have free reign and Smiler's just there giving me his approval of whether or not he likes the page or not. In addition to me drawing other comic books. Maybe I'll just show you guys a bunch of comic books where they're just one-offs. They basically are just like self-contained books that don't really have any real connection or timeline. Just a series of events. Right now, I'm doing a story about Shadow and Fur. I'll throw it up on the screen right now if I didn't already, so you guys can see what I'm working on. And then I think that's it. I think that's honestly everything. Bye, guys.